Okay, we're live and thank you very much for joining us. The S&P 500 index closed up 0.57%, and we also understand that the Fed is likely to hike interest rates 50 basis points this week, but size of further increases is in doubt. The market is widely expecting a 50 basis point hike by the Federal Reserve this week, probably from Wednesday. So the bigger question is the Federal Open Market Committee's expectations for additional rate increases in number and size. So investment bank, that is Stifel, the investment bank noted that according to media reports, the market is pricing in a 32% chance of a 75 basis point increase in June after the 50 basis point this week. However, while the committee remains open to the possibility of larger, more aggressive increases at each meeting, they are not yet convinced that the Fed will step up hikes beyond 50 basis points increments. Okay, so Stifel, that's the investment bank, is still expecting a 50 basis point hike this month and a second 50 basis point increase next month, noting that with growth slowing in the first quarter and recession risks, it will be difficult for the Fed to make the argument to continue rate hikes at such an aggressive pace, let alone intensifying the size of the increases. Okay, so according to briefing.com, the S&P 500 advanced approximately 0.6% to date, the 2nd of May 2022, overcoming a late 1.7% decline, even as the 10-year yield reached 3% for the first time since December 2018. The Nasdaq gained 1.6%, the Russell 2000 gained 1%, and the Dow gained 0.3%. The first day of the month had picked up where April left off. The path of least resistance remained to the downside as investors fretted over the negative price action, rising rates, growth prospects, and the Fed's policy decision this week. The market, however, turned it around in the last 5 minutes of action. Without any specific catalyst to account for the move, sentiment might have simply gotten too bearish, or the buying opportunities might have been too good, with the S&P 500 falling to the lowest level since May last year. The bargain hunting mindset lifted the S&P 500 information technology, communication services, and discretionary sectors to the top of the standings, accompanied by the high-flying energy sector, 1.4%. Okay. So the growth stocks performed fairly well despite the rise in the 10-year yield, which did settle at 3%, as we indicated earlier on, up 11 basis points. Not surprisingly, the Treasury yield steepened, okay, despite relatively disappointing manufacturing data out of US and China. Briefly, the April ISM manufacturing index decreased to 55.4% from 57.1% in March. China's PMI manufacturing PMI fell deeper into contraction amid the COVID-19 outbreaks. Okay, on a related note, Beijing reported tightened coronavirus restrictions on Sunday. Okay, so let's head in straight away and look at some of the stocks we are watching. First of all, we're going to begin with MULN. Okay, S&P. This is S&P, so let's look at MULN. Down 2.27%. Let's see whether we have any news for MULN. Okay, let's see. There's some news here. It says MULN said Monday it submitted its loan application with the U.S. Department of Energy on April 29 to boost the production of its electric vehicle cargo vans at its facility outside Tunica, Mississippi. The electric vehicle manufacturer filed the loan application through the Advanced Technology Vehicles Manufacturing or ATVM loan program, which supports the manufacture of eligible light-duty vehicles and components in the U.S. Okay, so and there's more on that as well over there. So let's see. Let's get a top movers for MULN. Down here we can see not very much happened. So MULN, MULN Automotive, down 2.27%. Has tendered a loan application with the U.S. Energy Department to boost electric cargo van production. Okay, so let's look at CEI, because I understand energy stocks were up. Okay, it fell at 2.52%. Okay, let's quickly have a look at SNDL. SNDL growers gained 2.77%. Let's see whether we can get any news concerning SNDL. Okay, there's a disclosure here. Not very much happened there as well. So let's look at the Charles Schwab static site for SNDL. We noticed nothing's coming up there. So let's look at the daily chart. SNDL gained 2.77%, up 0.524 in this post market. So I think the stock has been in a bearish trend. It's been in a bearish trend. Momentum is oversold, indicating that buyers are selling the stock and driving the price lower. And RSI is also validating that as well. So SNDL down 2.77%, no news as such concerning the stock. Let's return to the 1 minute chart. Things are are by far more positive on the 1 minute chart for SNDL. Okay, so let's look at Amazon. Amazon is down 0.18%. So up 0. We close up 0.18%, down 0.4. Okay, let's get the news concerning Amazon. Says here, okay, Amazon Worker Union. Okay, so Amazon Inc. workers voted against unionizing a second warehouse in New York City. A ballot count on Monday showed, representing a defeat for labor organizers just weeks after they celebrated their first US win at the nation's second largest private employer. Employers are the online retailers sortation center in the borough of Staten Island, known as LDJ5, voted 61 to 380 against joining the Amazon Labor Union, according to a tally by US National Labor Relations Board officials. The turnout was about 61%. The rejection risks slowing momentum for labor advocates who, since the pandemic, have made greater progress organizing at Amazon in the United States than at any other time in the company's 27-year-old history. Okay, so it's just that the market is still concerned that the stock is not doing so well. Okay, so let's return to AAPL, Apple. Apple closed up 0.2%, down 0.18% in this post-market session. Let's get what's going on there. Okay, some piece of news there, but let's see, 122 million, roughly 123 million shares crossed the tape. It's definitely one of the most active stocks for this session. Closed at $157.96, gain of 0.2%. Yeah. Hello, Paul. Yes. You say you smell a trap. SPY. Okay, so you're gonna you offer them tomorrow puts. Near the money, or these, which series are you gonna be looking at? May 2nd, 2022. Okay. Let's see the prices. Okay, the spreads are not too bad. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, there's a good chance. Okay. Okay, let's look at RDBX. RDBX. Yeah, there's a good chance that that might be the case. Yes. Redbox Entertainment gained 42.64%. Let's see whether we can get any news. The stock has just remained stubborn. RDBX doesn't want to go away. It says here SARS on volatile session. Shares in video entertainment provider Redbox Entertainment up 48.2%. With a brisk trading volume on Monday and no new announcements on its website. Okay. Shares in Redbox formed by merger with blank check company Seaport Global Acquisition in October 2021 have been volatile in the last 8 sessions. The stock closed up 193% on Friday from the April 19 close of $2.04. So far on Monday, the stock traded between session low of 6.41 and 9.97, and had closed at 11.90 on October 25th. Okay, yeah. Let's see what the volumes are like. 159 million, not optionable. Down 4.1% now. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are experts speculating that yes, even if whatever the case is, going to continue to retrace. So just like you're pointing out, just this is just a bump, or it's the downward projections is pointing to as low as we in this session. I think we reached 4078 or thereabout at some point. So we are even reaching the lows we have not seen since we've not seen some of these lows since, when was that? Let's see, since I've not seen some of these lows since a long time. Okay, okay, yes, we actually fell below the 24th of February low, the low for that day. That's probably the day that invasion began, the Ukraine crisis began. We reached 40.93 on SPX, and today I think we even fell below that. So we are likely to even retest 4065 and even fall all the way to 3,900 and 3924. So moving on, we can see Better Therapeutics BTTX gained 120.39%. What was the news? Okay, no news for BTTX. Optionable 60.832 million shares have crossed the tip so far and counting. Okay, let's go to APRN. Blue Apron gained 33.77%, up 0.25 now. Okay, shares of meal kit maker gained 31.6% at some point in this past session, after a new capital raise is on track to see best day since mid-September. Company raises $70.5 million through debt and equity financing. The RDBX partners, the company's top shareholder, invest $20 million through a private placement at $12 per share, and has committed to invest another $20 million, expected to close on May 30th. CEO Linda Findley also invested $500,000 through private placement. APRN is also planning to refinance its existing debt with $30 million of senior secured notes issued to clients of Alliance Global Investors. Okay, let's see what the volume is here. Volume is 55.11 million shares. It's optionable. Okay, let's return and see what's going on with SNDL. SNDL, okay, still holding up at $0.4848. MULN, yeah, still down 0.78. Let's see XPX. Obviously nothing's going on, but yes, I think some the projections for XPX and indeed XPY is that yes, we are likely to. I think we've already retested the 4.90. Yes, that's it. We haven't exactly. See, we have already retested. We actually fell below that. You can see we got to, in this session we got to 4062. So that low was retested for sure. That's correct. And the next levels below here will be 3924, 3654. Let's see whether we can put it up here on a static chart much more. So the next downward projection is 3924 will be somewhere around here. 39, you can see that it looks far away from this chart, but it's possible. 3924, somewhere around here. And as a matter of fact, this will take it below its 52. That will take it to a 52-week low. So we are gradually getting. As a matter of fact, we're not far away from the 52-week low. So 52-week low was, as a matter of fact, on this daily chart, we've actually reached a 52-week low. We have actually done so. We have actually reached a 52-week low. Just an intraday reading is, based on the intraday. Yes, we have actually reached a 52-week low. So there's every prospect, there's every chance that rally we saw, said 5 minutes into the close of this session, is just as the commentators pointed out, maybe a buying opportunity. That just a very, very, very temporary, short-term buying opportunity, but there is a good chance the downward projection may continue. Okay, thank you again, Paul, and everybody. I have to sign out now. See you hopefully tomorrow.